Giving you the practical steps toward buying a home. Here on this Wallet Wednesday, we're sitting down with a financial activist who's out with a new book to help you navigate Portland's housing market. Mel Dorman is the author behind Banking on Your Neighbor and looking to help families build wealth. And here now in studio to talk about that is Mel. Good morning. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, well, buying a home, top of mind for a lot of people. And obviously, it's not always the easiest endeavor here. So tell us about your background and what motivated you to come out with your book here.
Yeah, so I actually was originally motivated because my own family had a financial crisis. My dad got Alzheimer's and I was just a social worker and we didn't have any means to take care of him. So I started learning about real estate and I discovered something called seller financing, which opened up a world of opportunities on how to buy homes directly from a seller instead of using a bank loan.
That's not an option many people are probably thinking about or even maybe aware of.
Yeah.
So describe your book. How does it help kind of enlighten these other paths here to buying a home?
Yeah, so I have 6 money myths where I'm really deconstructing a lot of our belief system around money and what's possible. And then I really teach the skills of going out into your community, meeting your neighbors, building win-win partnerships, and then how to scale your portfolio using other people's money.
Okay, you got to dive into that. That's obviously, it's not an option that I would say I am aware of. So when you say banking on your neighbor, you really do mean it. You mean talking to your neighbors here.
Yeah, this is a community-driven strategy, and so it's really about building mutually beneficial relationships in your community, and instead of sending your monthly mortgage payment to a financial institution, you're actually sending it to your neighbor down the street, which funds their retirement or sends their kid to college.
Is this... what's the right word I'm looking for here? How realistic of an option is this? You know, because again, you talked about the myths and debunking those myths, but I could imagine if people have, their first reaction like, whoa, why would I do it this way? You know, is this a realistic option or a positive option? Yeah,
absolutely. And this is actually how we used to buy and sell homes before the banks got involved, but a lot of people forgot about it. And it was very popular in the 70s and 80s when interest rates were, 17, 18%.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm trying to bring back that memory that this is something we can do to help each other in our communities. And it's very realistic. I actually bought my first triplex this way with only $500 out of pocket.
Seriously?
Yes.
When that would normally take what?
Oh gosh, $100,000, $200,000 down payment.
Unbelievable. So as people are picking up this book or are interested in this book, what is the main takeaway you want them to have? What other myths are you debunking here?
Yeah, one of the main things that I just want to teach people is that we can do capitalism in such a way that it actually benefits the majority of people. And so the way it is right now, we're sort of funneling wealth upwards vertically to institutions, but really we could circulate wealth horizontally between neighbors.
I mean, it's so interesting. I've talked about this with my co-anchor Emily here, both on and off the air, and you talk about financial literacy. And there are now more and more programs to kind of put these financial foundations in place, but as again, you talk about debunking myths and your title being a financial activist, it feels like you're on the forefront of trying to show people that you need to be educated about this. How important is it to get this book out and the message out just to tell people what options are out there?
Yeah, I think it's incredibly important. Most people don't even know that seller financing is an option, but it's actually on every real estate forum across the United States. And so really it's about finding maybe a realtor who's familiar with it, and then just finding people in your community that you can build a mutually beneficial relationship, a win-win. It's very different than most real estate investing because usually folks are trying to find somebody who's down and out, who they can sort of take advantage of and then do a quick flip and make a quick dollar, right? But this is about finding a neighbor who has been responsible and owns their property outright. And you're just building a relationship with them and helping them retire while you build your own rental portfolio.
How do you start that conversation? If you were going to go, and maybe this is in your book, but how do you start that conversation? You have a neighbor and you go knock on their door and say, hey, I have this idea and I'm trying to buy a home. How do you approach that?
Yeah, so I like to send something called love letters out to my community members, and it just introduces myself as their neighbor down the street, and maybe they're not ready to sell now, but maybe one day, and I just start that relationship. And so it's all about the relationship. It's not about the property.
Interesting. Well, that's great. Okay, again, your book is out now. Where can people find it?
They can find it on Amazon, and I also released it as a podcast so that people can listen to it wherever they are for free in their car. So you can just look up Bank on Your Neighbor, and it's on every major platform.
That is really, really smart. So you can listen, but again, you can also find it on Amazon right now. Mel, really appreciate your time. Interesting concept. I'm excited to dig into it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate you being here. And again, we'll have more with this story right now on coin.com as well. It is 7:38, and hey, this weekend, transport yourself